Always, it's your boy GQ Tuesday, Shondell and this thing, and I got my main man with me, Shelly Shell. Don't worry about him, don't trust him. Sneaky Sam, and I got my boy Shaky Trail with me. As always, Trey Capalot. So Trey, go on here and start this off by capping to us about how you think the Lakers gonna go ahead and try to beat Denver, or what you got different, or you got something different.
Man, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough game, man. But I think the Lakers gonna pull through. But they just gonna have to stop everybody else instead of Jokic because Jokic is just unguardable, man. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop him, man.
Mm, mm,
They gonna have to guard everybody but Jokic because they can't guard him.
mm, mm. Go ahead, Sheldon, hop in there, because I know you something to say. If LeBron can do this, and Anthony Davis can do this, they can win in seven.
I hope your parlay loses. I hope the parlay loses.
The last one didn't lose, and the last one didn't lose, and this one won't.
It will, though. Okay, first of all, they need to be physical with Jokic. DeAndre Ayton, somehow, some way, we ain't gonna speak of him. We'll talk about him another day. But he was not. DeAndre Ayton wasn't physical with Jokic. But if Anthony Davis could be the defensive player of the year, like we've seen this whole playoffs, because we've seen it. He leads the playoffs in blocks, damn near rebounds. Honestly, I think they have a chance. It's gonna really come, like I always say, it's gonna come down to role players. If Austin Reeves can give me a good game, if D'Angelo Russell could give me somewhat of a decent game, he'd be up and down, inconsistent. Dennis Schroeder, I always say I like his own ball defense. I think they're gonna probably stick with him in the starting lineup because it showed some progress in Game 6 against the Warriors, and I think he's gonna be the one that's gonna stick Jamal Murray. Even though Jamal Murray's a big guy, like Shondell said the other day, Jamal Murray a big guy. So, but it's gonna be. I think Dennis Schroeder will make it a little tough on Jamal Murray, but Jokic is gonna get his. He gonna get his. Nothing you can do about that, bro. With his finesse, his passing, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. But the X factor is gonna be the role players. If the role players play good, I got the Lakers. I think the Lakers can win it though. I really do. I really believe in them.
Man, that was beautiful, bro. I just love hearing you guys like go to bat for your king, the Lakers. I love it. As always, I still think the Lakers got a shot. I think it's a real tough one to call. It's really a coin flip, honestly. This is like a good pick 'em. Sometimes when you get like the Magic against Detroit, it's a pick 'em. It could go either way. That's like a bullshit pick 'em. But this pick 'em right here, this is like a man, I don't know. It's like I don't know, man. It's tough. They two good teams, but I'm gonna roll with Denver. Just strictly off of they have what their players have to do, what their role players have to do, such as the KCP, the Aaron Gordon, the Jeff Green. It's easier to do their job than it is for Anthony Davis to do his job. See, Anthony Davis' motor. When it's on, he's the best in the world. But right now, the best in the world title, I'll say that for later. That's Jimmy Butler's title right now. But I'll say when Anthony Davis' motor is good, it's great. But his inconsistencies, he's going to have bad games where he can't get up there. I just think that his defense, the way he's playing, is going to be A1 amazing. That's one thing that's always consistent about him. But I don't think it matters when it comes to Jokic. I don't think he'll be able to out-defend or out athleticism, defend, make up for the mistakes against Jokic. Jokic's arms, he has such a finesse game. He slows it down. He's going to body him. He's going to baby him. He's going to do that flimsy, that 8-foot, 9-foot hook. And he's so fast getting it back. He going to tip it back in, he missed. He going to make the right touch pass. He's not going to be like James Harden, just pass it to the left. Jokic, their triple screen flare is a threat. That triple screen flare is a threat. Now, picture this. You got Jokic, ball handler. You got Aaron Gordon setting the pick. You got Jamal Murray coming either from the left side or the right side running over. Now, you could try to maybe go under, but Jamal got the shot to where he could hit the shot. Now, if you go over, now he got runway. You got runway for him. Boom. Now, and then he still got Aaron Gordon, or he could just keep the ball himself, take it in. So it's just like with me, Jaron Vanderbilt, his defense, I don't think it's going to be a true factor because they might have to put him on Jamal. And I think Jamal, just the way he's such a beautiful contact finisher with a great mid range, and he got a body like he bench press. He got a body like he bench press. Like he started off his workout with 2 plates. You're not going to be able to slow a guy down. Then I think Michael Porter Jr., what is he, 6'10"? How tall is he?
He's about 6'9", I think.
That's a
6'9".
That's a really the third option. You know, I'm not big on Michael Porter Jr., but I did go in this season giving him his respect and credit, and he proved me right. I think Michael Porter being your third option, and he's only averaging 14 points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent for someone that got 14 points. You got Jamal giving you 25. You got Jokic averaging a goddamn triple double. And then you got everybody on the bench giving you 10, 14, 12, and they're all shooting good. Like, this team is dangerous, man. There's going to be no way. It's going to be who can pass better. Can LeBron outpass Jokic, or will Jokic be the better passer? I just think it's Denver's time, man. I just think I've been talking too much. I want to share. Go ahead, bro. What you got?
I mean, like I said, Jamal Murray, like he's had some. He ain't had stinkers, but his efficiency hasn't been good in some of these playoffs, even against the Suns. His games haven't been that good.
He's shooting 46% from the field.
Yeah, when you go 13 for 25 or 28 points, that ain't good. I'm saying some games. I didn't say the series. I said some games. There are some games his efficiency has not been good.
I don't want to hear you say anything about. I don't want to hear you say. Don't you ever say that ever again about Jamal Murray when you over here trying to put your faith and your motivation and your energy into Anthony Davis. You're dependent on Anthony Davis. Oh man, just don't you ever bring up no numbers and percentages about Jamal ever again. If you gonna be behind Anthony Street Clothes Davis, don't you ever do that no more. Don't do that no more.
I got a question.
He's been better than Jamal Murray.
I got a question.
He been better than Jamal Murray, but has Jokic been
Jokic been the best player in the playoffs?
It's been Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
It has been Jimmy Butler.
I'll probably give it to Jokic, honestly.
Yeah,
I think Jimmy Butler had that amazing game. He had 2 amazing games, and that was in the first round. 2 amazing. But look at Jokic. Jokic had a 53-point double-double. He had a couple of triple-doubles in there. You can say Jokic has been the best player in the playoffs so far.
You can argue Jimmy and Jokic has been the best playoff. I'll leave the argument there. I'm not going to argue.
Are we saying Jimmy just because of their age?
Who is we? Who is we?
We.
Well, can I ask my question now?
What is your question, Trell?
Who y'all think got the best defense in the league right now as in the playoffs?
Man, you should have been on camera when we talked about it. It's Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is anchoring in defensive postseason player of the week.
Is it even close like with any other team? Is it even close? Like
defense close? Celtics probably got the best defense outside of the Lakers.
I probably put either Celtics or Heat somewhere around there, but it's the Lakers. The Lakers got the best defense out of the 4 teams.
Do you think that the Nuggets played a team that has elite defense like these teams, like the Lakers and the Celtics?
No, they haven't. They definitely haven't so far. So, I mean, this is going to be their toughest challenge so far, obviously.
Yeah, because you could argue the same thing. Trey, you could argue the same thing about the Lakers playing against the Warriors. Like, the Warriors' defense, it wasn't all that good. Honestly, their offense, they just weren't as good as they were last year. And it's the same team, surprisingly.
I mean, this is gonna be the Lakers and the Nuggets' toughest challenge.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers are facing probably the best offense so far, and the Nuggets are facing probably the best defense so far.
So it's gonna go down to who wanted more. To be honest,
who wanted more? No, it's not gonna come down to that. It ain't gonna come down to that, brother.
I feel, man, if the Nuggets, I need to see if Michael Porter Jr. because man, he's had some stinkers too. But him and Aaron Gordon, like I said yesterday to Shondell on the phone, I think it was Saturday. I think they be flip flopping. One of them might have an okay game, but the other one might have a bad game. Then the blah blah blah. I think one of them had to step up. In KCP, he did step up in Game 6. It's like, is he gonna do that all the time? I don't know. I'm not gonna bet my money on he does it every game, but he could have a good game every once in a while, and he's a good slasher.
Let me ask you this. Would you rather what option is? I got 2 questions.
Okay.
What option? AD.
He's the first option.
He's the first option in the playoffs. He is definitely the first option.
Okay. Would you rather your first option have a stinker or your third option?
Obviously, I'd rather have my third option.
How many stinkers? So if we're worried about your first option, AD, he has stinkers, but we really got to worry about AD. I can live with a third option. I can live with the guy who's the third person getting the ball, maybe on a broken play, 10 seconds on the shot clock. I could live with him not playing great. But if my first option, I got to worry about which one I'm getting tonight. Man, Trey, what you think about that? Them questions I asked in me and that insinuation about AD. What do you think?
Man, you know he ain't gonna come out and dominate every night. And then Sheldon said, he got to play physical on defense as well. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on him because
how many stinkers you think Anthony Davis have? How many stinkers he have?
At least two.
That they lose the series.
I'm gonna say one.
At least
he can't have more than one. If he have more than one, they lose the series.
Only reason I say two is because in the Golden State Warriors series, he had a few stinkers, but the role players were still like coming through for him. Right, sometimes they got different role players that show up for them to play. That's what makes them so good.
They ain't faced a team this wide yet. Denver wide. It looked like all them bench press and eat peanut butter from the job.
Jokic definitely eat peanut butter.
But Jokic just big.
He big and wide.
He's just a big dude.
See that nigga back?
He
wide. He wide. He walked through the door like this. He turned the shoulder to get through the door.
He a big dude, bro. He just a big dude. No.
I don't think AD motor is gonna be able to keep up with the finesse of Jokic, man. I don't think it's gonna be able to do it. I really got Denver. I got Denver offense. They have the best offense right now in the playoffs. It goes Denver, Miami, Celtics, then Lakers. That's the best offense.
Think Miami got the second best. Oh, you talk about defense or offense?
Offense. Miami got the third. Got the second. They got the second best offense right now.
Yeah.
They do. No, they got
putting their offense over the Lakers.
The Lakers offense is like it's going, it stop. It going, it stop.
I'll take the Celtics offense over the Heat.
Do you take the Celtics? Wait. So do you take the Celtics offense over the Heat because of the superstar power or because of the style of play? Like, what is it? What's making you choose that?
It's a combination of both. They just have better players. They have better scores. We're getting to the Heat topic after this one. So I'll say what I got to say about them.
Denver has the better offense. Their defense isn't bad. I just
ain't that good, bro. I can't.
Yeah, but I don't think they have like Dennis Schroeder. He was able to bother Curry, but I don't think little skinny Schroeder is going to be able to bother Jamal. And they're going to have to go to Vanderbilt. And I think he's going to be obsolete playing against them. They're too wide.
I said he bother him. I mean, Jamal Murray, he go do what he got to do. He gonna get his 20. I think it's gonna be a hard 20. Like, it's gonna take him some shots to get 20. Like, it's gonna take him at least. I wouldn't be shocked if I see another 20 shots to get 25.
When they try to double Jokic, who's the two defenders they send in to double Jokic?
They're gonna send AD. I wouldn't be shocked if it's Austin Reeves.
Vanderbilt,
probably not LeBron, but probably LeBron too.
You know, Bron ain't gonna be the second one to be serious. I'm gonna
go with Austin Reeves then, like I said.
So who does that leave open? Who does that leave open?
It's gonna leave a Michael Porter Jr. open or KCP.
You leaving them open.
KCP is streaky though. KCP is streaky.
He's shooting. KCP is shooting 47%.
He's streaky, bro. Don't do that.
He's shooting 47%.
Don't do that. He's streaky. Don't do that.
Bro, wait. You telling me, and
he's
then you
streaky,
telling
bro.
So wait, right. Okay. Right. You said it 13 times. You streak anymore, you're naked. So listen, brother. You telling me you sending Reeves and you sending AD. So that means you sending, brother. You're gonna have Jeff Green. You're gonna have Michael Porter Jr. Your Jamal. Your Bruce Browns. You telling me you leaving them people open? That's gonna collapse their defense each time. So okay, peep this. When
wait, real quick. I see 20. I see a 21 game. I see a 7. I see a 10. I see a 2. I see a 14.
Who is that? Jamal?
KCP.
No, that's KCP.
That's KCP.
You just hyped him up saying he's shooting 40-something%. You just hyped him up.
Wait. Trail, answer me this. What option is KCP?
Shit, he like the what?
He the fifth option.
Wait. How the fuck is the fifth option getting 20 points?
What you just said.
Wait. Answer my question. Go through the stat. He the fifth, sixth option. How the fuck is he getting 20, 14, 7? How the fuck is he doing that?
But you the one that
because somebody tried to double him and they made him fucking pay. That's why
you hyped him up though.
Of course I'm hyping. The motherfucker ain't getting the ball till 2 seconds and he getting that many points.
You hyped him up like he fucking Jaylen Brown or something. Like, what are you doing?
Bro. What option is he? What option is he?
But I'm just saying.
He don't even get plays. He don't even get a play and he getting that many points. And you talking about he finna be wide open?
He's streaky, bro. That's all I said was he's streaky.
Man, cut it out. You making me sweat my landing off. I just got this haircut.
That's your fault then. I said he's streaky, and then you was like, he's shooting 47%. Like he this dog out here or something.
I mean, wait. I mean, if you read through his stat line, it sounds like the brother hitting his damn shots.
How with 0 points? How you hitting your shots with 0?
Okay, pull up that game where he had 0, and let's look at what everybody else
My
had.
bad too.
Because don't be putting him in that motherfucking Tony Snell category.
34 minutes with 2 points.
34 minutes with 2 points.
34 minutes with 2 points.
What the rest of the team had? How many shots did he get?
I gotta look now.
Did you see what you be trying to? No. I'm not hyping him up. I'm telling you that. How I'm hyping somebody up by just saying they shoot 47%. Trail. How I'm hyping somebody up? Wait. Trail. Am I hyping somebody up if I'm saying he's shooting 47%? That's a fact, ain't it?
You just saying he just said he be getting them open shots.
That's a fucking fact. Exactly. This nigga tweaking. His damn head growing backwards.
2 points.
How many shots did he have that game?
4 shots.
Damn, brother.
Damn, 34 though. You can't give me 2.
He only shot the damn ball 4 times. He didn't get a groove. He didn't get a rhythm. Now, what the rest of the Sheldon, what the rest of the team had? What the rest of the team had when he only took 4 shots?
I gotta go back.
Yeah, exactly, because you trying to women lie, men lie, but I goddamn it, I know Sheldon lying with them numbers.
I'm not lying. I just said he a streaky shooter.
We'll pull up the log. Pull up the log when KCP had 4 points. Let's see what the rest of the team did that day.
I saw Jamal with 29.
Damn. So the second option getting 29 points and the 6th option only had 2. I bet they lost that game because of KCP.
Shit, I wouldn't be shocked. I think they
Get
did lose that game.
Man, get out of town, man. Man, you gonna make me sweat my lining out.
My bad. I think they did lose that game, I think.
Oh, damn, it's KCP fault.
Honestly, man.
That's Jamal Murray fault for being inefficient. Really his fault.
Go ahead, shake your trail.
I'll let AD die with Jokic and I'll stop everybody around him, bro.
Actually, I take that back. I blame it on Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. because they only gave me 11 points.
You don't even blame AD, so don't blame AD. All you do is blame role players and let superstars duck smoke. You never blame any superstar. You never blame Bron. You never blame AD. All you do is go role players.
I'm not even gonna bring up Giannis. I ain't even gonna bring that man
up. There's no such thing as failure in sports.
Oh my God! What's the next topic, guys?
I know you're not talking about bringing up Giannis when your boy Embiid just went out said.
We talking about failure, but his coach.
We talking about failure. We talking about Embiid, your boy Embiid that you drafted first in fantasy.
We're not talking about them. We
got to talk about them. That just happened. We got to talk about them.
We'll talk about them another time. We're not talking about them now.
I wouldn't be surprised if Doc Rivers get fired.
We're not talking about them now. That's another topic for another day. Like I said, I ain't gonna speak to Giannis because his coach. That's why I ain't gonna say nothing.
Budenholzer was getting fired regardless. We know that. Come on. Just like we knew Doc was getting fired.
Doc ain't get fired yet.
He ain't get fired yet.
Are we gonna be shocked when we see the news?
One of your favorite players got his coach fired.
Okay, but
But somehow the season ain't a failure though.
but somehow yo one of your favorite players won MVP and went and got 15 damn points and 9
I can't
rebounds.
vouch for him for that. I can't. He played terrible. But like I said, we'll talk about the Sixers
Foul.
another
Right,
day. We'll talk about
exactly,
them
For
another
the
day.
fouls, that's
exactly.
why. He was looking
I
for the
can't talk.
fouls.
I ain't
All
gonna,
he
we'll talk
do is
about them
cry.
another
All he
day.
do is cry for fouls.
Hey, man.
Embiid is gonna go out there. He's gonna dominate. He's gonna show us. He's gonna get Philly. Man, get the fuck out of town. If Philly say the same shit every year. Start the damn process over. Next topic, man. I'm ready. I'm ready, Shelly.
We're talking
All right,
about the
so
Celtics and the Heat.
so you already know what's going on, man. With this topic right here, when we got the Celtics going against the Heat, man, it's really just a rerun of the conference bubbles, man. The bubble was not a fluke. Really was one of my favorite times to watch basketball. So go ahead, Trell. Tell us who you got winning this series right here. I know
Really,
you're from Chicago and you love Jimmy G buckets. So let me hear this.
We all from Chicago.
really was a time where all of us had to just sit in the house because it was COVID. So everybody had to watch the damn game. But anyway, I don't know, man. I really think they're gonna go back to 7 games. You know, Jimmy Butler, he didn't really do shit last conference like he did in the first round. He didn't really do the same thing he did in the first round. I think he just prepping himself for the Celtics, to be honest, because he knew the Knicks weren't really on shit with them. Uh, his defense, man, Jimmy Butler, the way he played, man, is just so different for me, man. I want to say Miami in 7, but you might have to tilt your head to the Celtics because they'll win the regular season, and they owned them in the regular season as well. I'm gonna go Heat in 7 though. I'm gonna go Heat in 7. Jimmy Butler get his revenge. Come up out of that. Lakers in 7 too. Lakers in 7. Heat in 7.
Okay. Sheldon, what you
Rematch
got
of the
about
bubble.
that? I know you love Jason Tatum now.
Jason Tatum had a legendary game yesterday. He had a legendary game. And I mean, I still really man, if the Knicks weren't so garbage, they should have beaten the Heat. They weren't so garbage. But they was garbage. I don't trust these role players. I don't trust Kevin Love. He doesn't do anything for me. Bam, I give Bam his credit. He's been playing really good these playoffs. Outside the Bucks series, he's been playing good. Like the Knicks, he's been like one of the top centers in the league. Well, up in the playoffs, I'll say, out of all the teams. He's been like the best center. Do I trust Gabe Vincent? No, not really. Do I trust Max Strus? He's just a shooter. If he can't shoot, useless. Duncan Robinson, if he can't shoot, useless. It's really gonna come down to Jimmy Butler, Bam, and the defense. Can they put pressure on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? Because we do know that Jason Tatum have stinkers. That's just the truth. He's a superstar, but he's inconsistent. We saw it. We saw it in Game 6. He had 3 points going into the fourth quarter, but he showed like he's one of the best players because he scored 15 in the fourth quarter. Can they get some stinkers out of Jason Tatum? I think they can probably get one stinker out of him, but I feel like the offense is too much. And I feel because we saw yesterday and a couple of games before and I said it on I think I said it on the other podcast. I was like on the other episode, I was like, when the Celtics want to play defense, they can play defense. They have the personnel. Yeah, Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. Robert Williams, a defensive player of the year candidate. Al Horford. We saw what Al Horford be doing to Joel. Al Horford is old, but somehow he be messing with Joel. I don't know how. Jaylen Brown, good defender. Jason Tatum, good defender. Malcolm Brogdon, okay defender. They have defenders. They have the offense, and I think that's what's going to be the key. We know what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown going to do, but what can I get something from Marcus Smart? Because Marcus Smart sometimes sometimes he just be letting Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and that's not entirely his fault that he just let them do their thing. It's like he just get his shots whenever he gets the ball. And Malcolm Brogdon, I need 6 men a year. I'm gonna need you to at least give me a consistent 15 points in this series. Because once the bitch comes in, that's your opportunity to take advantage. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I got Celtics in 6. I think they could beat the Heat. It's been the Heat taking advantage of a Bucks team that was trash. They really took advantage of a Knicks team that was garbage. But I think this is where it ends. I think they lose to Celtics in 6.
Man,
Do you put any?
legendary rematch of the Lakers
Yeah.
and the Celtics? Like, how many years have we been seeing this shit, man? That's crazy.
You ever,
3 out of the last 4 years they have met in the conference.
you think there's any merit? Sheldon, question to you: you think there's any merit to Miami beating like all these teams they weren't supposed to beat?
They wasn't supposed to beat none of these teams.
No, I'm saying, do you think it's any merit to it? Like, was it just a fluke? Is it really real? Or is it just a fluke?
I think, I'm gonna say it's a fluke because, according to a lot of people, Giannis missed some of them games. If Giannis plays from day one, I think we all say they win. I think we all say that. If he doesn't get hurt, they win. But they took advantage. They took advantage of an injured Giannis, even though the Bucks led 2 games, double digits going in the 4th. The Heat came through. Same with the Knicks. I don't care what anybody says. The Knicks were better than the Heat. They were better than them. But when you get a stinker from technically your best player, well, Jalen Brunson, their best player. I can say that. Jalen Brunson is their best. Your second best player giving you stinkers, RJ Barrett, rhythm shooter, can't get a rhythm, garbage in a game 6 that you need. I mean, they took advantage.
They doubled RJ a lot though. They took him out of rhythm. But they let Julius Randle shoot it out.
Yeah, he's a rhythm player, and if he can't get his rhythm, he can't do nothing. Julius Randle was garbage. Like,
did you peep? They didn't even double Randle. They just let him shoot himself out the game.
You're right. Definitely did. Trash. It was Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. I can literally say Josh Hart was not good against the Knicks. He was good against the Cavs.
He wasn't good.
Not good against the Knicks.
The Heat.
Miami.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. The Heat. He was not good against the Heat. But
they was in his head. They was in his
Cavs.
head. I think he got ejected 2 games, teched up back to back, right?
So all those teams were better than them, but I mean, that's just a part of it. That's a part of basketball and just sports in general. You need luck. Players get hurt. You need luck to get to where you got to be.
So this is my last question for you. Then I'll say my take. With them they keep going against the team they're not supposed to beat, yet they keep winning. You don't think it's gonna happen again with the Celtics? Like it's the end of their luck?
No, because I don't think none of them is gonna have all-time stinkers. I think their 2 best. I think their 2 best players and Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum are gonna literally come almost all the games. Julius Randle was hot garbage. If Julius Randle even plays decent, because half the games were close. They were close, and it's like you didn't do anything. Tom Thibodeau, one of them games, he took him out because you can't do nothing for me.
Yeah,
I think he had one good game, and that was in game. I think that was game 5. I think it was game 5. He played better. But
yeah, when they won that one.
Yeah, he played better that game, but he still wasn't that good. When Jalen Brunson has to play 48 minutes, it's pretty sad that your best player literally has to play the whole game, knowing you only get literally just 1 day off. You're taxing on his legs.
He definitely showed everybody that.
So I think the Celtics have more players to depend on. It's like I'm literally only dependent on Jalen Brunson. That's the only guy I'm dependent on.
Sounds like last year.
Jalen Brunson showed 2 years in a row that he liked that, I guess. But at least I can depend on Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. I can depend on Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart to extent. I could at least depend on them. All I depended on was Jalen Brunson. I couldn't depend on nobody else. So, like I said, Celtics and 6.
For me, I guess I'm the only one that's deferring. I guess I'm the dissenting opinion. I think Miami wins solely off of their defense is good. The Celtics have defense, but I don't think it's going to come down to a game of defense. It's going to play a role, but I do think Miami has the better offense. Now, I will say the Celtics have the higher quality superstar and star. There is no Jason Tatum will always be the best player on the court. And even when he's the worst player on the court, he's proven that he's still the best player. Literally kept their series alive in that legendary Game 6 performance. That was truly, it was legendary just because of what he did in the last 5 minutes. And I'll say Miami offense is just so much better. It flows through all of them. It doesn't flow through just one person. Now they may play through Jimmy Butler at the point and Kyle Lowry a bit, but I like the ability to be able to pass the ball and constantly hunt out the best matchup and get the best shot. But when I watch the Celtics pick and roll this season hasn't been this good. And their pick and roll is this playoff. Their pick and roll isn't that well. Their pick and roll has just been very sloppy. It's been a lot of hero ball and it's been a lot of 1v1v1. And I don't think that's going to work because the Celtics, what they do is they just pass the ball back and forth to Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, or Marcus Smart try to do some dish. When Malcolm Brogdon run point on the floor when Marcus Smart is out there, I like how he sets them up and directs the floor. But when it's just Tatum and Brown with Marcus Smart, that three-headed snake combo, that blue-green eyes dragon, it just looks like a bunch of 1v1 hero ball playing against set defense. And Miami, they don't have the better players, but they have the players that are playing better. They have players that are more committed to put themselves out there. Gabe Vincent isn't playing that well. But if you look at him on the defensive side, he's committing himself. He's being a pest. He's being a bothersome. Caleb Martin is actually being consistent on the offensive side. Duncan Robinson, I don't know. He's not shooting good, but he hasn't lost faith in his shot. He's hitting a lot of shots. And I think Jimmy Butler is incompetent. The title of best player in the world, round one, it was between him and Steph. Round two, it was between AD and Jokic. Round three, I think it's still we're gonna see who really gets this title of best player in the world because right now Jimmy is in comp. He's on the level of being able to say I'm one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. Like he's gonna get some pushback for it, but he's able to say that right now. I'm the best player in the world, and there's probably only two other people, AD, Jokic, Bron, three other people that can say no, I'm the best. I just like Miami offense better. They don't just solely rely on one person. Now it does come down, and I want to say this too. Biggest thing, when they do rely on one person, Jimmy Butler, he showed that he got that dog in him. And every time the game is a blowout for Miami, they come back, they keep fighting. It just shows their resilientness. And Shaq said it, Miami is a program. It's not a team, it's a program. You have to be locked in. They don't give up. They're down 30. Somehow they win the game or they close out and they lose by a shot, a last second shot. Boston, when Boston is down and out, they stay close. But once the team pulls away from them, Boston doesn't keep fighting back. And I think that just comes down to Joe Mazzulla. His offense, he has no true offense for these guys out there. They don't buy into the offense. They don't believe it. So when they're down and out, and those superstars can't close that gap, the game's done for. Versus with Miami, Eric Spoelstra as a coach, he knows what to do and to say, the right people to put in for each situation. They don't quit. They don't give games up. And Miami hasn't been giving up blowout games. The Celtics, on the other hand, they've been giving up on these blowout games. And I don't think it's a fluke what Miami is doing. And I know injuries play a role. I had Bucks first round. If Giannis play, I don't think they make it. I think he's great to get past it. The Knicks, they should have beat them, but they didn't. But that's just sports. The best team doesn't always win. The people that play better do. And they're playing better. And I think they beat Boston in 6.
Is he the only one playing better, or is it the team?
The team. Their team is playing better than the Celtics. Their team is playing better. Everyone on that floor is playing better. Even though the Celtics has the better players, those guys are playing better.
But sometimes I feel like, I get what you're saying, like with Duncan Robinson, his shot not falling, Gabe Vincent, but it's like, this is a different animal now. Can I trust them to hit? Like Jimmy Butler can't carry them. And obviously Tyler Hero isn't here.
He should be back though for this series. I don't think
he comes back.
His hand should be healed.
Somehow they make it to the finals. I think he does come back then, but I don't think he's coming back this year. But it's like you gotta match. The Celtics have the scores, so somebody else has to come with Jimmy Butler consistently. You can't Duncan Robinson. one game had 25 shooting 6 from 8 from 3, then the next game you only give me 5 points. The same with Gabe Vincent, the same with Caleb Martin, Max Strus. Those are rhythm shooters. If they don't hit their shots, what can you do for me? Yes, they play good team defense. I give them that. But none of them can stick Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. One of them has to guard them. One of them has to do it. And I don't think none of them could do it consistently for say 6 games, 7, whatever it is. I don't think they can do it. I just don't trust Gabe Vincent. But if they prove me wrong, hey, they prove me wrong, go to the finals. I give them their credit. I'm giving them their credit now just for even making the conference finals. Because nobody had them. You're an HC playing, going to the conference finals. Hey, congratulations. But it's different now when you basically playing against a Bucks team that they lost all their faith. It's like once Giannis got hurt, it's like they basically just gave up. And then the Knicks, they gave up since basically game 3. And it's like, but it's different. It's just this is a different animal now. And they have faced each other literally 3 out of the last 4 years in conference finals.
Yeah.
So they know each other. They know their weaknesses and strengths. It's gonna be a battle.
I like what the NBA
obviously
is
the
at
teams
right
are different since the bubble, and even kind of last year. They're all different teams.
The Heat not too different though. I ain't gonna hold you. What they just got Kyle Lowry now. They rostered damn near the same.
Kyle Lowry was trash last year.
Yeah, I was talking about from the bubble.
No, Kemba Walker was on that team. Gordon Hayward was on that team. The Heat. Gordon Dragic was on that team. Yeah, different teams.
They're different.
They have a different team. And then obviously Tyler Hero isn't here. They have different teams. The teams are different. If Bam can play like how he always be talking about, I deserve Defensive Player of the Year. If he can give me that, I would give them a chance. I would give him a chance. But Al Horford and Robert Williams, man, we saw what Joe Mazzulla did. Obviously, Joel and Bam are 2 different players, but when he inserted Robert Williams to the starting 5, it bothers Joel because it's like, I'm already struggling with Al Horford. Now I got to deal with Robert Williams. It's going to be the same thing with Bam. Like, how is he going to play? If he can give me what he did against the Knicks, I think I'm going to give them a chance. But I'm going to still go with the Celtics because I trust their 2 players more than just playoff Jimmy.
Put your FanDuel ticket in it. Do a FanDuel future ticket.
I'm not doing that.
You ain't gonna do it?
I'm not doing that.
Okay, Mr. Gamble, $100 a day.
After Chris Paul told me, I'm not betting again until the finals. So.
Okay. Who you got? You're not gonna do a future Lakers win it all?
I'm not doing that.
Not even 10? Not 10 on it?
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
When I learn how to master talking, just only moving my bottom lip, I will be Sheldon. I'm not doing that.
I'm just not.
Well, thank you guys as always for tuning in. Full Court Entertainment Podcast as always with your boy Shondell, GQ Tuesday as always, and my main man with me, Sneaky Sam.
We'll be back this Thursday. 2 episodes this week for you guys. 2 episodes.
Who the fuck is watching? There's no one watching. There's no one watching.
2 people.
That's probably fucking Ace and who knows, Trail.
Doesn't matter. It's 2 people.
In fact, I love y'all boys. And make sure you keep God in your life. Fuck, nigga.